Welcome to the Black Couch, episode 6, where I discuss, as of recently, I discuss mental health, just different stuff going on in my day to day life that I'm going through, how I'm coping with it, my different experiences with different anxiety medication, uh, just, yeah, everything related to that. Eventually, we'll ex- expand onto different topics that's going around the world in regards to mental health. But while it's still early, I just want to kind of lay a foundation on where I'm at with it. Now, one thing I do want to, I got the frames. These are just some blue light frames. I got LASIK, so I don't wear glasses. But these just some blue light, kind of like that old man vintage look. I like the old school stuff right now. But yesterday, so I called this one a mental health blog. So it just kind of just the update. Something just happened. So yesterday, I've been taking like lion's mane mushroom, a supplement that helps a lot of people. Like it studies if you got like dementia or different brain dysfunctions going on, and it's supposed to help the brain regenerate and create new pathways and pretty much everything that I'm going through with the Lexapro, the withdrawal, and all that, it's supposed to have positive effects in regards to depression, anxiety, and just forming new pathways in the brain to kind of help you focus a little bit more, be more relaxed, just to be in a better mental space. So that's what made me. I already had it. I just never had really took the real dosage is three, and I was only taking one when I was taking it, but I was taking it with so much stuff that I didn't really know if it was working or not. And by me being so spaced out and all the way gone, and that's who the study was done on people who are already going through something mentally. And I did notice when I started taking it, I was spaced out and I was starting to get like just numb, like not feeling nothing, um, not really wanting to talk, kind of mute. And I'm like, man, I gotta take because I stopped my multivitamin because it has iron in it, so I was getting constipated again. So I'm like, all right, let me try something else. I want to try this lion's mane. Tried it, it worked, but where I messed up at, I had also got some B12 drops, 5,000 mcgs, and they was making me jittery towards the night. So I cut down the dosage and took it with the lion's mane. And yesterday, pretty much, it threw me into a whole flare up. I was kind of at that same point, like getting to where I need to go to the hospital point, and I worked through it. I took a hot shower, rubbed some Vicks on my nose because it started to get that stuffiness again. Uh, did a cough drop. Um, ate a xylitol gum, which I'm eating right now to kind of because I started to get all of those same side effecty symptoms, and I just needed to alleviate it. So those were things that worked previously, and then by me also knowing like, okay, you're not going out. This is just a panic attack. Give it to. I think it started around 12:40. I'm like, give it to 120. And by 120, you should be good. Took the shower, did all that. Did the little inhaler with the menthol, and it helped. Eventually, I calmed down and was able to, go to sleep without having to go to ER or something like that. So that's a positive note. I'm learning to work through it. It's not positive that I got back in that space, but at least when faced with it this time, I knew some different processes that work, and I would encourage you to pay attention to the different things that work. Also, ice water, because ice water is supposed to calm you down and bring down the heart rate. So I always keep some cold water ready. Just know what works for you and the different steps that you could take if you're not on the medication. Now, I was thinking like, for it's not like I'm totally against it. Like if I need it, I'm gonna take it. I still have Ativan. I still have the Boost Bar. I still have the Alexa Pro here. So I was considering taking the Ativan if I couldn't get myself to calm down. But I wanted to get to the point where it was just no other choice, and that's just what I felt I had to do to get to sleep. But I ended up just working through it, giving it a little bit of time, fighting, and that was a positive for me. So I won't be doing the B12 no more at this point. I may try the lion's mane again tomorrow. Today I just kind of took it a little bit slow. When you have those moments, maybe it's best just to take that next day you wake up, take it a little bit slow. Don't put too much pressure on the body. I didn't go as hard with my workouts today. Just let everything recover, the mind, the body, the spirit. Just gave everything just a rest day. So sometimes the body, the mind, and everything just needs a rest day, and that's what I did for myself. um, what else? What frames? My driving is pretty decent, not all the way back yet. I'm still trying to get to that fully normal, but I can say the Lions man has helped me take some steps forward in regards to just having a little bit more focus and feeling a little bit closer to my normal self prior to all of this. So outside of that, I hadn't had any experiences. I'm working towards passing my DOT trucking physical and getting a full 2 years. I only got 3 months because I had just came off the boost bar, so my blood pressure was high. That was the other thing I had checked. My blood pressure was high last night, but for most of the days, it's not. Never had a problem with blood pressure, but just being off it that first week or whatever, it was still close. So when I end up going to take my physical, or just the anxiety around all everything that was going on, and just getting off it, I'm not sure what really played the total factor in my blood pressure being high, but it was like 150. It has to be under 150, and the bottom number has to be under 90. So that's the next step I'm working towards. I'll keep everybody updated. It expires January 4th. Also have a doctor appointment around then too. So I'm going to try to either do it this Friday or next Monday something like that. So that's just where I'm at. I appreciate all the new subscribers. Um, if you're going through the same thing, or you got any advice, or just whatever, slide in the comments. I appreciate them. I appreciate everybody tuning in, just watching. It's good to just be able to go sit on a black couch, be able to express myself, and see that there's people that's going through the same thing. And that's just a part of the therapy, part of getting back to the norm. And like I said, I'm just happy to be in a time where I know a lot of men go through it and they just might not be comfortable talking about it. I know a lot of black people go through it and they might not be comfortable talking about it. And just people like me in general, truckers, um, people who were used just to just being totally independent. It's just a new experience, and it's something that we are constantly learning and growing with, and hopefully out of every day. It's a process. I'm just trying to stay patient as possible, and just know it don't make you less than. You can still try to find you in spots you might not have it fully. Like me, like right now I'm popping and I'm feeling a little bit more, but there's other spots where I can go days out and be gone. But just know you still you. You still you still matter. You don't have to feel uncomfortable like you crazy, or you just going through something right now, and you'll eventually get through it. It's just a process. You just got to work with it. Try to find some people that you could talk to about, whether that's online or in person, and stay prayed up and try to keep your spirits positive. Try to put positivity out there, and hopefully you get that back. Good relationships, good neighbors, good friends, just people you can trust all the way around. So spread peace, positivity, and love. I'm out, and appreciate everybody for that does tune in and watch to the end, or just comment, ask questions, whatever. I appreciate that.